Welcome back to part 2 video and answering that test question, simplifying the expression. I went over test taking strategy. It could be super valuable. If you didn't understand that, please stick around for part 2 and part 3 videos. I'm going to clearly help you to understand what FOIL is and how to perform FOIL. So first, before we do that, we need to review some key terms. Distribution property. That's just a mathematical term. It's very fancy, which is meaning to multiply, right? Or multiply with more than one term. So when you see these terms inside parentheses, again, that means multiply. I'm going to multiply that 5 times the 2x term. I'm also going to multiply that 5 times that plus 1 term. Okay, so this is good. It's important review. And let me show you what that looks like here. So 5 times 2x, we have here 5 times 2x plus 5 times 1, which we have here. Now this brings up an important point. You can separate these operations with a plus sign. It's not going to change anything. You can add a plus sign in between any of the terms, and it's not going to change a single thing. It's only going to clarify for you. So now we're going to multiply 5 times 2 and 5 times 1. We get 10x plus 5 times 1 is 5. Now, since these are two different terms, they're not like terms, we cannot add or subtract these terms. And if you're unfamiliar with that, check out my video on like terms versus non-like terms. It will help you to clarify and understand the difference, okay? So now that brings us to this expression in the problem, all right? Again, if I'm going too fast, please stop, pause, or rewind the video. So here's our expression, and again, we're gonna still uh, distribute, and I want to explain to you distribution property with FOIL, and it's just called FOIL basically because we're working on first, outer, inner, last. I'll go over that a little more detail in a second. But we're going to distribute. Since we're talking about distribution, we're going to multiply this 3x times 2x. And then I'm going to multiply 3x times the positive 4. Then I'm going to multiply a negative 1 times 2x. And then I'm going to multiply a negative 1 times a positive 4. Each one of those operations separated by a plus sign, right? And basically we're calling that distribution FOIL. First term, outer term, inner term, and last term represents FOIL. And I'm showing you here with this highlight. 3x times 2x is the first term. Okay, I'm going to raise this up a little bit because I know I'm going to have to show you a little bit more, right? So 3x times the positive 4 is the last term, okay? The last term. 3x times 4 is the last term, right? Inner, negative 1 multiplied times the 2x. That's an inner term, right? And then our outer term, that negative 1 times that positive term, is our outer term. F-O-I-L, FOIL. But basically, it's all about distribution, right? Distribution property. Each term gets multiplied by each term. And if you take a look here, we got an eyebrow, another eyebrow, a nose, and a smiley face. That's a way to remember and the representation of FOIL. First, outer, inner, last. Stick around for part 3 video. I'm going to show you how to answer complete FOIL and answering that test question. Math is easy. Take it step by step. Thank you for joining me. Please like, follow, share the videos, and subscribe.